Hello from Gardening at Douentza here in Ireland, and I have a special treat for you today because we're off to visit the Alpine Show in Dublin. Now, this is one of the major highlights of the gardening year if you're in striking distance from Dublin at all. And how many years have I been doing YouTube? I can't believe I haven't brought you along to see this wonderful show before. So come with me, we'll see the fantastic displays, pot displays. They have gorgeous little coloured jewels in pots, and if we're early I'll manage to get some of the plants that they have for sale that the members have brought in. So I need to get my skates on and get on the road. So welcome to the Alpine Show, and here is the plant sales that's reserved for plants brought in by members, and it's a great place for getting nice bargains of unusual things. And at this stage my shopping is already done and in the bag, as it were. And if we just look over here, there's Liga giving out to me and a few little things which I'll run through with you at the end of the video, so stay tuned at the end and I'll go through all the purchases that I got this day. Now here we have the vendors area, and these are where the commercial vendors bring in plants for people to buy. And of course I partook of a thing or two in here. The primroses, the auricular primroses, were so tempting, and always are at this time of year. Just gorgeous little things. And there was a big showstopper of dracunculus over in this section here. Now Liga bought one, but I already have them in the garden, so I didn't bother. And just before we leave the vendors area, another glance up and down those primroses, I want to let you know that very soon we're going to go into the main hall and have a look at all the wonderful exhibits in pots. And you're going to be amazed at the quality and variety of alpine plants in this wonderful show. As you have a look at them, I'm going to just put some music in there, but stay tuned, because after you have a look at all the great plants, we'll have a little snippet of me at home in my garden showing you what I bought. So enjoy. I hope you liked that first part of the video where I showed you the Alpine Show, but I know a lot of you will be very interested to see what I bought there. And well, you're looking at it. Now, do you see this beauty here? This amazing dwarf cherry blossom, early flowering cherry blossom in a super bowl. I actually won that. Can you believe it? I didn't actually do anything to get it. I didn't answer any hard questions or anything, just it was luck. Absolutely delighted, and it's so heavy, I can't believe it. Now these dwarf cherries are super things, perfectly hardy in a garden, and I will plant this in the garden and I'll reuse the bowl, maybe for some alpines, who knows. So just to let you know what I did buy, and the first things I want to show you are over on this side, and these were in the member sales, so people had seedlings or brought things from their garden, and that was really good value and really interesting. And I picked up these 3 Echium Wilpretii. Now Echium Wilpretii is my favourite Echium of all. It flowers pink, but the main thing about it is its amazing foliage, and if I can find a photograph of this in flower I will put it up. Unfortunately, it doesn't set a lot of seed, so you really need to collect the seed. It's not like Echium pignonina that seeds around the garden. And although I had it flowering here 2 years ago, I neglected to collect the seed, so it was gone. But anyway, yeah, I was gonna buy some seed and go again, but I have 3 little plants now. I'll just bring them on. Picked up this cute little succulent, no ID. Gorgeous. And this Bulbergia, which I've seen grown in the orchid house in the Botanic Gardens. I think it's a kind of bromeliad, because when it flowers it's pinky and purpley, and the flowers really do look like bromeliad flowers. And then over on the other side, the things I bought from vendors. Actually no, this one here was also bought in the plant sales. Isn't it so interesting? Look at those bulbs. My friend Lika seemed to think it was some kind of onion. Well, it certainly looks like something you'd grow in a pot in the greenhouse. Very interesting, and certainly worth 3 or 4 euros, was it? Super. I picked up this variegated euphorbia, and as you can tell from the foliage, these are really, really good. Just need to be planted in a gritty, stony place with good drainage, and they look gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous in the border. And then the final thing I want to show you is the Schefflera Taiwaniana, and why on earth I don't already have one of these very hardy Scheffleras in my garden. I offer absolutely no excuse. I really should do. Isn't it super? Now it's fast growing, so hopefully within 2 years it'll be a decent size. And yeah, gorgeous, gorgeous. Kind of woodlandsy plant, so a bit of shade and moisture at the roots. It's great to be able to get these relatively cheaply in Ireland. They were so expensive when a few years back when people started collecting Scheffleras, and yeah, so it goes. Okay, so that was my haul from the Alpine Show. Not necessarily alpines, but still very interesting. And look at this. So delighted with my win. I really cannot believe it. Fantastic. These are wonderful, low growing cherry blossoms, and I saw one recently in Cork when I visited the garden of a plants person there, and she had one in the garden maybe 10-20 years, and it was 3 to 4 feet max. So you know, they do get going in time, but never in an excessive way. So I'll enjoy finding somewhere to put that in the garden. Okay, that's all for now. Hope you liked the Alpine Show. If you're in Dublin and you missed it this year,
look out for it next year, definitely should. And I hope you liked the video. Okay, that's all for now. Bye.